Right, so if you've been following our social media pages recently, no doubt you'd have probably seen some adverts about the new Covert rod range from Gardner Tackle. Now, this is a new range of rods that we're really pleased to bring you. We feel that you're getting a great value for money with these rods. And in this short video, what we're going to do is just go a little bit through the carbon, the fittings that we've got on the rods, and also what rods are available within the range. Right, so let's run through the rods with you. I'll talk about what's in the range in a moment. But firstly, and probably the most important part of this, is the actual carbon. So we've got a 30-ton carbon here, and for the price point of these rods, that's a very good quality carbon. And it's also a modulus carbon as well. So in layman's term, a modulus carbon means that what we've done is we've mixed a high performance carbon with a lightweight carbon. So what that gives you in a rod is, as I first said, high performance, much lower diameter, and being a lightweight carbon, it allows the tip to recover properly as well. Okay, so let's just run again a little bit through the bottom of the rod all the way up to the tip. Got a little black butt cap on there with the Gardner logo, American Tackle black DPS reel seat, low key graphics as well. We just kept these as low as we could so they look like a bespoke made rod. Then when we move up to the rings, we got the Vortex Air guides on there, the American Tackle Vortex Air guides. Now, I must admit, when the non-ceramic guides came out, I wasn't sure. I didn't think they looked right, but now I use them, I will use nothing less. And that's partly for two reasons. Firstly, they make the rod lighter and they make the tip recover much, much faster. And secondly, if you're clumsy like me, you won't knock the ceramics out of them all the time. The only ring on here that is ceramic is the tip ring, and the reason for that is most pressure with any line is exerted on the tip, so we've got an anti-frap ceramic tip on there. And I say, in all, the rods, the look of these rods and the performance they give for the value of the money, for me, is outstanding. Now, what we're going to do now in the third part of this video is we're going to run through the range, a little bit about what ideally the lead weights are to use with them. So we'll move on to the next bit. Right, let's run through the range quickly. Firstly, if you're looking for a rod, you want to go a little bit more distance. Ideally, you want the 13 foot. That's a 3.5 ounce test curve on there. Optimum casting weight, up to 4.5 ounce lead, but it will still comfortably cast a lead of 3 ounces. 50mm guide on there, and again, ceramic anti-frap tip. Again, if you're looking for a rod to cast a distance, definitely the 13 foot. The 12 foot, probably the most popular out of the range. This is classed at a 3.25. It does feel a little bit stiffer than what is stated on there. Optimum casting weight up to 3.5 ounces. When we were testing this, we really found 3 to 3.5 was the best for this to get the great or the best distance out of it. Again, 50mm butt ring and ceramic anti-frap tip. The 10 foot is the only one in the range that doesn't have the 50mm guide on there. And we didn't really need to put a 50mm on there. I don't feel like you need a 50mm guide on a 10 foot rod. So we kept that at 40mm. Again, anti-frap tip, 3.25 ounce test curve, up to 3 ounces, but again, anything lower is comfortable with this rod. Third or fourthly is the application rod. Now, I must admit, I've got a soft spot for this rod. I was testing this abroad and I was really impressed with this. So 4.75 ounce test curve. We've abbreviated the handle on this as well, and I think most of you will know that if we'd have kept it EVA and you get bait all over your hands when you're casting out and you get it all over the handle, it embeds in there, and Mr. Ratty then decides to go and chew it. So by abbreviating it, it allows you to get a cloth, wipe that clean, and stop the rats getting to it. Again, 50mm butt ring, ceramic anti-frap tip on there as well, and again 4.75 ounce. That's really powerful. I was comfortably putting a large spom out with this, fully laden with particle at 100 yards on a clip, and I'm not the best caster on the planet, but it was doing that with ease. But ideally, for maximum distance out of this, maybe a midi-X spom or a medium-size spom is probably best for going extreme distances. Now, at the beginning of the video, I did mention there's going to be another member of this family, and that's going to be the 10-foot application rod. That has been ordered. We're getting asked for it already, and again, it performs just like this. It will have the abbreviated handle, 40mm butt ring on there, and that should be due in soon. So guys at Carpology have got a set of these rods, and there will be a video out soon where they're going to put them through their paces, so keep your eyes peeled for that. And do yourself a favour, get in a Gardner retailer. If you're looking for a high performance set of rods that are not too heavy on the wallet, go and check these out. They're in all good Gardner retailers now.